And that will be it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Please use parking provided by the club or any other.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. Off the post! They're back in possession and ready to go again. Fernandez. Look at the space here. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Tottenham are already... Mbappe! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Mbappe really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Hakimi. Camavinga. It's Gavi. Nuno Mendes. Looking to play him in. It's a good-looking delivery.
It's not getting any better. It's almost too easy for him, this.
Now that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! Rafinha. Camavinga. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier...
Has a shot! Oh, it's coming... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Camavinga actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Gavi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Threads one in. Played in. Camavinga! Mendes gets across to intercept that. Stood up well to him there. Knocks it into space. He's in a great... Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Hakimi. He's picked his way through. Good ball, good take. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Fernandez cuts it out. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Vardiol cuts out the pass. It's a searching pass. Akanji spots it and intercepts. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. And Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Hakimi. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a pretty loose pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going...
Not the most accurate pass. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That is good alertness.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And here's Mbappe. Yamal. Yamal! He's having a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Fernandez. Nicely weighted ball, nicely spread. Oh, that's fabulous. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Oh, who's he going to be aiming for here?
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Mbappe tries to pass it through. And Messi! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Nuno Mendes. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And he's running through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tottenham still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Akanji getting this one clear. Camavinga looking for a runner. Mbappe! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Looking for options for movement. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's got the beat. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It looks a good ball through. And the through ball. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Tries to play it through. Yamal engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Mbappe is on his own. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Gavi. Camavinga. Good running, strong and purposeful. Yamal. And it's Camavinga.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for the run. This looks promising. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And that's a throw. That has not gone well. Messi has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Tottenham are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And he's worked it through. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Van Dijk. Gavi. Oh, good spread.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
No way through. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well timed, excellent interception. He is through here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He's got tall. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to pass it through. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Rafinha! Goal! Milan! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
After 7 minutes is...
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, give it away. Backward it goes. There's the shot! He's scored! 2, and we've barely begun here. Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment.
Oh, what a mistake! Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick us.
It's Dembele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Mbappe. It's anyone's ball now. Nice interception, well timed. Tottenham have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Rice is there and he can get that clear. Ball's gone out of play. Hakimi. Oh, he's been caught now. He's gone for goal! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Threads one in. Oh, super find. He can get that clear. Fernandez. Frimpong does well to get it back. And here's Rafinha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Guardiol attempts a clearance. And it's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Surely now! He will be livid with himself. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Lewandowski. Neymar, and he's managed to get free. He's come in hard. Milan have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it out wide. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Milan have their third corner. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. Van Dijk. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Shifted it to the flank. And this is Lewandowski. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's neat. Chooses to go back. Dembele. Rafinha. Can he finish? And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Rafinha, looking to play him in. He's being urged to shoot. Well read, and the danger is averted. Looking for options for movement. Frimpong. And it's Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Van Dijk. Messi. Yamal tries making a foray down the right, and he's making progress on the ball. Bops him off in and wins back the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi is in a really good position. Played into the middle, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Nicely weighted ball. Pass somewhat off target. That's headed upfield.
Might want to be careful there.
He is through here. And it's Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Dembele. Pass is just off target. Nuno Mendes. Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafinha.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Neymar. Rice. Camavinga. That's a good ball out wide. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Mbappe. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's been shifted off it. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Hakimi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi. Messi is fouled. Rice. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this. Here's a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a throw. Dembele. That has ended up in no man's land. Now this could be a chance. Just the keeper to beat! Real chance! It's in! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So is this the start of a comeback? It's a really well-measured ball. Mendes wins the duel this time. He has a look up. And he's there to belt it away. Referee's given a throw. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's got away. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And he's found the way past, and the shot! Goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 27.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Quick look, then plays it in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Played out towards the right wing. Messi has it out wide and in space. Tries to get it clear. And now they can clear their lines. Tottenham are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
He's onside! Oh, that's a fine interception. Cross neat header! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Fernandez, looking for a runner.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Now it's Kane. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well timed, excellent interception. Gavi. Looking for the run. Van Dijk gets... And that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It can be difficult
Hello
at times
everybody,
playing in
and
front of
this
your
is
own
a quick
fans if you're
reminder
not
to
living
let
up
you
to the
know that you'll be able to
expectations.
catch
And I think
today's
with confidence
match
looking a little
broadcast
fragile
live
at the
on our
moment, they were
club's FM
playing
station.
not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the...
He's through and Haaland! Goal! And that really is so impressive. So, a breakthrough already. And it's Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Owns beyond the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quality ball. This looks promising. Knocks it into space. Decent chance! No mistake! Two, and we've barely begun here. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Well, and he shoots! They've done it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, super ball! He's found a way through, and the shot! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And he's away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Haaland. Messi chance! It's hit the upright. And that was very necessary. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Caicedo. And this is Messi. Nuno Mendes. It's Gavi. Fernandes. Searching pass he's played there. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He's picked... It's Mbappe! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Tottenham have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Tries to play it through. Dembele goes for a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. Haaland has given away a free kick. Now it's Yamal. Mbappe. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Valverde spots it and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? Guardiola. Fernandes. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Yamal gets into a good position. And the shot! In for the pieces! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? That's an imaginative pass. Valverde. And Guardiola. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's superb. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, played through for the wide man. He gets big! Mendes attempts a clearance. Dembele.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Can he latch on to this? And the referee brings the first half to a close. That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's burst chance, surely! They've scored! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So now the difference is 3. Alexander-Arnold, and that's really well manoeuvred. Gavi tries to pass it through. Messi. Now this could be a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a good ball. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot! And it's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And the shot! Fernandes. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe. Guardiola. Mbappe! And he welcomes it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Mbappe. Great chance! It's there!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
We have got ourselves a game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. No way through. Valverde. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Now the ball's gone astray. Fernandes. And here's Haaland. And that pass just didn't quite work. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Played out wide. And this is Messi. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And a chance! Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! And he's there to belt it away. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can spring out of defence. Crosses it in. Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Haaland. And he can clear it away. And they're back on the ball again. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Yamal. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Camavinga.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's managed to get free. And he has been fouled there. Dembele. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Yamal. Camavinga. Cleared without complication. That's a lovely pass. Caught offside that time. And he's only too happy to take that back. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
The action has already started. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Brandt. Alexander-Arnold.
And it's Brandt.
Guardiola spots it and intercepts. Lewandowski charging forward, the ball at his feet. Gavi. Camavinga. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams.
Now, he's got space here.
Threads one in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal looking to run onto it. Showing good feet. Takes a shot! And that is a little undercooked. Now that looks... Drogba! Goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
He'll fancy himself from here. He's trying a shot.
That was travelling.
Van Dijk.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Dijk.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Dembele. Nuno Mendes. Fernandes. He's in a great position here. That's a cute ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Yamal. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Alexander-Arnold, looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. And he welcomes it in, and he shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Brandt going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal. Decent chance! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, that's neat.
And it's Brandt.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, easy pickings there. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Drogba. Can he get on the end of this? Shot a goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, that's delightful. Great ball if he can get there. He's onside. Goes long and straight. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
2 minutes
And it
has
had
been
to be.
indicated.
That's very neat. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Good ball, good take. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that
Hello, everybody,
needs
and quick
rousing at
announcement now.
half-time
We would
because
like
in
to ask
truth
you all
they've
to
not
kindly
really
stay
been at it
seated
so
during the
far.
match. Thank
If
you
the
for your
pep talk
cooperation.
works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
It's Lewandowski! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Always onto this. Mendes cuts it out. A slightly better... Oh, he's been caught on it here!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Dembele has it out wide and in space. Yamal. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Gavi has it in a wide position. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Works it forward. Drogba. And it's made its way to him. Nice control. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries to pass it through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. Opts to play it back. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. There's a chance for a shot! It's a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Dembele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain...
And a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
That's headed upfield. Yamal might just make this. Azar. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's got away.
Drogba really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Yamal. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Mendes gets over and intercepts. He's away! Lewandowski! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. There's the crossfield ball. Dembele looks to get on the end of this. Tottenham must do something here and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. That'll be a throw. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Quality ball. Foden takes control. Tries a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, what has happened here? And a chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And we're done. Tottenham can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can...
And Messi! It's bounced back off the post.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Stood up well to him there. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Messi. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as all... Oh, they could be caught out here! Aimed beyond the defence. And he's in... Oh, Aubameyang! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Valverde, well-timed, excellent interception. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Nuno Mendes. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much...
Big chance! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Valverde. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Dembele. A probing pass. Oh, delightful ball. And Dor tries to clear. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's...
Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Aubameyang clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Van de Ven. Fernandes. And it's Dembele. Akanji. Dembele wins the duel this time. Foden looking for a runner. Dink through. That's been cut out, well played. Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's been shifted off it. Looking to play him in. Now there's... Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Fernandes. Tottenham looking to pass their way through. Nuno Mendes. And this is Dembele. Takes a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. And they win it back again. And Dor gets over and intercepts.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's found a way past. Tries a measured ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Aubameyang. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Nicely shaped ball. And now they can clear their lines. He is through here! Half-time getting close now. Aubameyang. And it's Hakimi. He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden disfrutar de la transmisión.
My name's Peter Drew. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Gusto, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's got away. That has ended up in no man's land. And that is a little undercooked. Gavi, pass somewhat off target. Gavi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cucurella. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And it's Dembele. Gusto gets a foot in here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hakimi. Gavi. And it's Fernandes. Dembele. Camavinga. Nicely shaped ball. Cucurella is there, and he can get that clear. Tottenham with the corner, there first. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now he's got space here. Yamal's cross. And that should get the job done. Driving forward. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Valverde. So we're still where we started right now. Rondon is onto this. Can he get it through? There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That's a good run down the left.
Venezuela clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me.
Conte! Hakimi goes back to front. Conte. Valverde receives it in a good position here. Has a shot! And in he goes again! Goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Guardiola. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And Diaz. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Lovely bit of skill. Valverde. Diaz. Plays it across. Cleared without hesitation.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Yamal. Camavinga. And it's Dembele. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Dembele. Now Van de Ven. Van Dijk. And it's Van Dijk. Gavi. He has a look up, and a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Valverde knocks it into space.
1 minute added time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Conte. Antonio Silva. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And Cucurella. Cucurella drives forward on the overlap. Diaz receives it in a wide position. And that has been cleared.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nuno Mendes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. And it's played in. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Yamal. Mbappe. Gavi. That's been slipped through. And he's onside. Antonio Silva deals with that comfortably. Gavi spots it and intercepts. And it's made its way to him.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And he was quick to react. Pressing high and with purpose. Cucurella. Great run on the overlap here. Can he get on the end of this? Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Conte. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Gusto. He's found a way through. That is good strength.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Nicely spread. Gusto. Fernandez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Dembele. And that has left him in a heap.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's come in hard. He's gone for goal! Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game. Yamal tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Conte. He's looking wide. Now it's Diaz. Out to the left it goes. He's picked his way through. Flings it across. That's really well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. Valverde. Great chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
This looks promising. Valverde, ambitious ball here. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Valverde. Cucurella. Well, they can break here. Looking for the run. Well, that pass isn't the best. Diaz. He's had it taken off him. Valverde going full steam ahead down the left flank. Time and again they are repelled. Valverde. And it's Cucurella. And it's Valverde. Diaz looking to get on the end of this. That's that, the end. Tottenham suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown.